Hello everybody and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. I'm having to redub this because even though my mic said it was on, it apparently wasn't. Thank you, OBS, for randomly deciding that my source doesn't exist. So yeah, this is gonna be a little awkward for everyone, but I didn't want to just upload a blank video. No talking, just the game in Japanese. So here we are. Also, I think I did find out why my streams were randomly cutting off. Apparently, I needed to update my drivers, which I have since done. So hopefully, after this mishap with my mic, whenever the next time I stream is, hopefully everything will just go smoothly. That would be super great and awesome at this point. I need that. Did my load screen change? I feel like it used to be like a road, and now it's my phone thing. Orbment. Orbital network. Whatever. Yes, I would like to load my game. Okay. Pretty sure we're in Armorica village. Looking into some nonsense. Oh, you guys from Crossbell City? That doesn't seem right, considering the bus just left a few minutes ago. We hiked. It's called exercise. Huh, you walked here? You city folk must all be crazy. Dude, you live in the middle of the woods. Learn to exercise. Hello? Armorica Village House. The magnificent views you can find here are, in my opinion, some of the best treats Armorica has to offer. I like your hair color, Miria. Phew. I'm getting sleepy. I wonder if anyone would notice if I snuck into the barn and took a quick nap. But why do you need to go to the barn? You have a bed right behind you. Are you some kind of weirdo that prefers the feel of straw to the feel of like an actual bed? Fishing spot. Hello. Man, this place is too cheery. It's just plain dull. Wasn't it just like attacked by wolves though? What I wouldn't give for something crazy to happen like last time. You want the town to be attacked by wolves a second time? You are a disturbed individual. These two bundles of energy are my kids. Cute, aren't they? No! Though, after what happened, I'm afraid to let them play outside by themselves. You should be. Your one child is a freak of nature who wants the town to be attacked. Who the heck are you guys? Okay. And this one's just rude, huh? Police officers? I can't tell if the complete lack of recognition is better or worse than the typical response we get. Neither can I. But I'm inclined to say it's worse because these children are little nightmares. Rare. Rewar? I don't know. Oh, you folks looking for anything? I recommend the honey, Armorica's specialty. Buy as much as you'd like. I do like honey. And now I know I need to go buy more honey for my own tea. Talk. Morning. Welcome to Rare General Store. Ow, I bit my tongue. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Welcome to Rare General Store. Feel free to look around. Ulcers are the worst, my friend. You should not bite your tongue like that. What do you have? Is there anything I want to buy? A straw hat. I can be part of Luffy's crew. My dream. But it is 800 and I don't really need it. But I will buy this model orbital car for 1,000 Mira. My room will be the most decked out room. Or my teammates' rooms, rather. Whoever. Is there anything else I care about? No, this is just food stuff. 7 colored beans. I still enjoy that thing is called a crying onion. It cries instead of causing you to cry. Do I have anything to sell? I don't need these. You can have these. I don't know if I need that still. Also, I really need to go expand Randy's orpiment thing so he can have that quartz. It'll happen. Eventually. Probably. Hello. The crystal-like gleam of the water, the shadows of the fish outlined by the bright sunlights. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm happy for you. Also, fishing. I want to fish. Hello. Welcome. Good to have you in. Oh, some first-time visitors I see. You've caught us during our slow hour. Take your time to look over the menu. Okay. Celie is just so adorable. Her smile gives me life. I don't think you should tell that to strangers. All right, now that I've sated my appetite with a big meal, I think it's time to drop my line and see what bites. Fishing, take me with you. Talk. Welcome to the Ash Tree Inn. Care for a drink? From what I can see, you all look dead tired. Don't go overworking yourselves now. You know what? How about a bite to eat? I could whip up something simple in no time flat. Okay, but no, thank you. I'm not in the mood to spend my money. Hello, suitcase. Nothing I can steal. You never know in this game when you're just gonna randomly be able to interact with something and get like a book or a recipe. Could happen at any moment. Oh, did you come from the city too? Yes. How did you know? My son and I have been staying in our Morga village for a while now. Calm place, free from the hustle and bustle of the city. This is the life I've longed for. Is it calm? They were attacked by wolves. Maybe we should move here officially after all, but they were, like, attacked by wolves. Stupid fields, as far as the eye can see. If we have to move, I'd much rather live in Michelin. Guys, what is Michelin? Where is Michelin? Have they mentioned Michelin? And I'm just like, not remembering. I don't know. I guess I'll figure that out eventually. Or Michelin will never come up again. Who knows? House. There is no one in this house. Okay. Lame. Also, no treasure chests. Disappointing. Hello. If things keep going like this, I don't know how long the village will last. Okay, Derek. What? Can't you see that I'm busy? Huh? You have business with Chief Tolta? His house is right over there. Okay, Derek. Kind of a jerk. Not gonna lie. But at least he told me where I needed to go. Even though it's like the last house here, so it was presumably the way to go the whole time. A treasure chest. EP Cut 1. You're really going to take that EP Cut 1? Haven't the Armoricans been through enough? Apparently not. That little boy wanted more excitement. Maybe my thievery is the amount of excitement he needs. Such a weird town. Hello. It was a pleasure doing business with you. His hair is so pink. Thank you for your continued support. Yes, and same to you. Though, are you sure that price is okay on your end? It's 20% more than what the other merchants paid. Well, you can just take that as a sign of how highly prized this village's specialty is. So pink. I assure you, I'll be making plenty of profit. There's no need to worry about me. Glad to hear it. Always a pleasure to work with you. And feel free to bring your wife and son here with you next time you visit. Your whole family is welcome in our Morika anytime. I think I'll do just that. Take care, Chief Tolta. I'm sure I'll be back soon. Yes, until next time. Oh, pardon me. Bye. That man just now. He seemed to be a merchant. In any event, it seems like we found the chief's house. And who might you all be? Pardon the intrusion. Yeah, we just kind of barged in. Are you the chief of this village, perhaps? Indeed I am. My name is Tolta. Are you folks tourists? Not quite. No, sir. We're here to investigate the recent monster attack in the village. Oh, yes, that whole issue. The folks over at the Guardian Force have stopped by a few times already. Unfortunately, they couldn't find any conclusive leads. However, I'm full of confidence, and now that all of you are on the job, Oh, this sudden optimism is familiar. He thinks we're bracers. Yup, same misunderstanding as usual. I'm past the point where it surprises me anymore. Sorry, sir. I should have been more clear. Huh? About what? Despite what you may be thinking, we aren't from the Bracer Guild. We're from the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. I see. Looking at you, I'd have never guessed you were with the police department. I apologize for the misunderstanding. The police rarely visit our Morika village, so I can't say I was expecting this. On the other hand, we've seen a number of bracers come through our gates, following Arios' example. Okay. You don't say. Man, how can that guy be so busy 24/7 and still have the time to pop in to check on everyone? Anyway, Chief Tolta. As we explained, we came here as part of our investigation into the monster attacks. If you don't mind, could we have you give us the details? Of course, let me think. It happened about 3 weeks ago, on the night of a new moon. Interesting. Total darkness. A pack of monsters snuck into our village, laying waste to any crops they could find. Fruit, wheat, even our livestock was hit. Every household in the village was affected by it to some degree. That's unfortunate. And there were no eyewitnesses, correct? Weird. Yes, unlike the rowdy folk in the city, people here tend to go to sleep earlier. After all, we need to be up with the roosters for our farm work, so by that time of night, most of us were already fast asleep. Most, you say. It was when we woke up the next morning that we found the paw prints and damage the monsters had left in their wake. I see. Is that how you were able to identify them as wolf-like monsters? That's right. The paw prints they left were unmistakable. Fortunately, the CGF just so happened to be patrolling by the village later that day. Once we informed them about the attack, they conducted a search of the perimeter just to be safe. Yet they didn't find a single trace of the monsters. Just as it's written in the CGF's reports. Indeed so. Because there were no monsters. It's now been 3 weeks since then, and we haven't had another attack since. To be honest, I thought this was a one-time issue. I'm sorry to hear that other locations have been attacked as well. So are we. We were noticing on the way in that the whole village looks pretty peaceful for a place that got raided by monsters not that long ago. Yet disturbingly peaceful. Also, some of your people are weird as heck. Weren't your losses pretty heavy? No, it's not as bad as you think. While it's true that nearly every household was affected, the damage to each of them was relatively light. Really? I thought it was much worse. This is merely a rough estimate, but I'd wager the total loss was around 100,000 mira. I still feel like that's a lot. Just saying. At least enough to warrant an investigation. Still, a loss is a loss. It was a stressful time for the village. Thankfully, we were able to strike a business deal that'll help us recover. I'm happy to say that we've finally been able to break even from our losses now. Sounds mighty suspicious. I don't trust it. Also, they kept calling that guy with the pink hair, like, the kind man. I don't trust it. Business deal. Was it with the guest that just left? That's right. He's a trader from the city. Over the past few years, we've maintained a healthy business relationship. After hearing about the damages, he increased his offers by a wide margin. Bless his soul. You don't see that kind of generosity too often in people. He sounds like a kind man. Again, with the kind, I really don't trust it. Video games wouldn't call that much attention for no reason. A trader, huh? That explains his fancy getup. Threats like that don't come cheap. Yes, well... Considering the shape Crossbell is in, these damages are the least of our worries. The shape Crossbell is in? What do you know, sir? Chief Tolta. I'm sorry, could you explain? Yes, spill the tea. Oops, looks like I got caught up in the moment. My apologies. Don't worry about all that nonsense, but, like, I want to know what's happening to Crossbell. Hey now, Chief. You can't just leave us hanging like that. Drop a juicy tidbit like that in front of us, and of course we're gonna want to know more. Agreed. I do not appreciate being left in the dark. You don't want to make Tio angry, sir. It's ill-advised. I suppose I understand what you mean. The ramblings of an old man may not be that interesting to young people like yourselves, but if you're still curious, I can explain. Yes, sir. Please tell us everything you know. We've literally all said that we want to know more. How much clearer can we be that we want to know? Like, what do you want? A sign? At this point, any information at all might be able to help our investigation. Well, if you insist. Yes, we've literally all insisted. Have you ever heard of the Divine Wolves? Nope. Divine Wolves? As in, wolves with divine power? You just rearranged the words, Ellie. I do not believe such a term exists in the database. Just as I thought. This legend must be long lost in the city. Shame, really. Sorry, but what exactly is a divine wolf? I don't think I've ever heard the term before. The divine wolves are an ancient species of beasts that once resided in Crossbell. Stories describe them as wolves with fur as white as snow. You don't mean... Could these divine wolves be the culprits behind our Morika's village damage? There's no evidence for it, of course, but personally, I wouldn't be surprised if they were. Why would a divine wolf attack a village? You see, the old legends mention that these divine wolves are not ordinary creatures, but holy beasts sent by Aidios herself. Again, why would they attack a village? Long ago, this land of Crossbell was a place rife with conflict and drenched in blood. As the divine wolves watched the foolishness of man play out before them, they would occasionally help the weak or injured. At least, that's how the legend goes. I can't believe I've never heard of this before. Something about this sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I read a fairy tale about a white wolf when I was a little kid. We read that book. We only read one chapter so far, but yeah, it's from the library. If I remember right, they had a book like that at the library. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yes, I've no doubt the legend of the Divine Wolves serves as the basis for that particular fairy tale. Then why does no one know about them? Was it like intentionally covered up? As I'm sure you're all aware, Crossbell has undergone drastic changes in the past few decades. Once it became the center of trade in Zemuria, being influenced by both the Empire and Republic, Crossbell began to forget its own past. And with that, the Divine Wolves slowly vanished. Well, these things happen. The wolves gave up on humanity. Or were they pushed away? Sounds like they just got fed up with our bullcrap. Can't say I blame them. Me either. Understandable. Poor wolves. They're probably like, y'all are gonna destroy yourselves. I'm out. Those are my thoughts exactly. But it's hard to say for certain what the Divine Wolves' true intentions are. If they have returned after all this time, I can only imagine it would be to warn us of the things to come. Why would you think that? It may be out of my place to say, but I feel the Crossbell City has been developing too rapidly and too aggressively. Last time I took the bus down to visit, all those changes left my jaw on the floor. Progress for the sake of progress, my dude. It's as if people are so caught up living in the moment they no longer have the time to remember the past. That's how I see it anyway. I don't know what to say. Oh dear, I wasn't intending to lambast, whatever, you poor kids with a sermon. May not seem like it, but I do have an English degree, and the amount of words in these games that I do not know is like baffling. I've never come across lambast, if that's even how you say it. I just think it's possible that this attack might have been a warning from the returning Divine Wolves. It's just one way of interpreting things, I suppose. But it looks to me like you all took the story a bit too seriously. Please, ignore me. Those were nothing more than the ramblings of an old man who doesn't know when to stop talking. Oh, no, sir. Not at all. That was very valuable information. I guess, about wolves, that I now need to go find. But there was a wolf in the opening video for this game. Thing, whatever, introduction. I wonder if it's that wolf. I think we may even be able to tackle this case. I guess it was worth it then. I want a doggo. Well, back to the subject at hand. You came here to conduct an investigation, right? Is there anything else I can do to assist you? Yes, actually. May we have your permission to ask the villagers about the incident? As long as it's you four, shouldn't be a problem. And it's about noon, too. Perfect. Most people should be getting back from their farm work right about this time.